Alright, morning guys. We're packing the bags for Melbourne Cup this morning. It's nice and early in the morning, so getting ready to get on the road. I thought I'd just give you a bit of a rundown of the Melbourne Cup, the pattern, and what balls I'm taking today. I'm still not 100% decided. Well, I am, just on some of the extra balls, tossing up between putting one in, one out. Anyway, Melbourne Cup hasn't been on for the last 2 years due to COVID. It's in, obviously, the region of Melbourne at Chirnside Park. It's been there since 2011. It was first held there. And yeah, I don't mind the centre. The tournament winners have been Jason Belmonte, I think 4 times in that run. One other Sydney guy, Robbie Alston, nice bloke, and the other times have been won by most recently by left-handers, George Falingos and Jared Langford. We also had the Australian Nationals here a few years ago, and I think in 2017 that was also won by a left-hander, local Victorian David Porto. So when Jason's not bowling, a lefty seems to win here at Chirnside Park, but it is what it is. The pattern this year is going to be very different to previous years. It is a 2.57 to 1. It's symmetrical across the lane. That could change things up a fair bit. We normally don't bowl on flat patterns, or we haven't bowled on flat pattern for a very long time here in Australia, so it's going to be a challenge. I enjoy the challenging patterns. That's where the sparing game comes into play more, and I'm pretty good at my sparing, mostly. A few rough times lately, but we'll make sure that's on point this weekend. It's 40 feet, as I said, 2.57 to 1. We've got 10 games, 2-game blocks, and yeah, should be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, let's have a quick look at the bowling balls. So first ball, conspiracy scheme. Chirnside Park is known to be pretty clean off the back end, and with the 2.5 to 1 40 foot, it's also 26 mil. So there's a little bit of oil, not massive, but it's not going to be dry either. So conspiracy scheme should be pretty reasonable choice on the fresh. Certainly be the first ball I throw, and see how it reacts off the back end. I expect to be playing reasonably straight, keeping the ball in front of me, and then hopefully conspiracy scheme can use up a bit of energy in the front and then have a nice controlled reaction off the back end, especially on the fresh. Moving on from there, the Informer will probably be the next step down. Not necessarily the next step down, but just a different shape. If I do need a bit more pop off the back, the Informer will be the ball to go to there. Probably a little bit later shape overall. Then I've got the original Incognito, which is pretty much just a step down, but awesome control ball, and just something that can keep you out of trouble. I know it'll be in Drew's bag as well. After that, I've got the Bigfoot as the first symmetrical ball. Pretty strong, be a good choice to go to if the lanes start getting a little bit burnt up in the front but need a bit of pop in the back end. So I've been really enjoying this ball lately. Heaps of bang for buck. Really good. Then the bonus pearl after that. If it gets a little bit more dry in the fronts, I need something a little bit cleaner, bonus pearl will get that done with plenty of back end still. Won't need heaps of back end, but if the lanes push a bit, people use a bit of urethane, which I expect to happen. Bonus pearl could be good to get around the corner on that one. And then we've also got the original bonus. That one would be just in case the lanes are playing a little bit different to what I'm expecting. I mean, you never expect how the lanes to play. You can only sort of take a guess based on the pattern, based on knowledge of the centre. If I need to play a bit straighter again than, say, the Informer or the conspiracy scheme, then the bonus with the bit of surface will give me that control off the back end. I'll probably put 1,000 or something on that, and we'll go from there. Now, because we're driving, we've got the ability to take a few extra balls. So here are sort of my outliers. Well, this ball is definitely not an outlier. We've got the spy. The spy has to come, obviously, because, you know, I can't strike all the time, so I need to spare. Then we've got the payback, so that will give me a bit of a different option than the bonus pearl, and a little bit less than the Bigfoot. So if the Bigfoot's a little bit too much, it could be the step down, maybe for a game or so, between the Bigfoot and the bonus pearl. But as I said, that one's probably just a bit of a backup ball. Now, to go to the extreme, just in case, I've got the maximum results. This is pretty brand new in my bag, although I've had it for a while. I don't think I've bowled a full game with it. I just haven't found a place to bowl it with enough oil. The max results, will bite early, which could smooth out the back if the backs are really flying early on. So it's a possibility. I might throw it in practice against a conspiracy scheme just to check. But yeah, rarely do we find enough oil here in Australia to bother using that. Chirnside Park is Brunswick Anvil Lanes, however, so it could be a bit slicker than the 26mm suggests. So I'm just going to chuck that in and have it there if I need it. Next ball, Trailblazer. Now, I used this a lot in the last tournament down in Melbourne, and it came in really, really handy. It provided that back-end motion that I needed once the lanes pushed down. They were AMF lanes previously, and the same at Orange as well. Provides good traction in the middle and, you know, excellent back-end reaction. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll need that on the 40 foot and the clean back end, but I've got it there as an option, definitely. Now, yes, I'm going to pack the double cross, the urethane. I reckon a few people are going to be throwing urethane this weekend. Again, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced on the ball. I think the ball is great. I'm just not comfortable with throwing urethane yet myself. However, I know being on a flatter pattern, needing a bit of control, it could be in play. So it's going in the bag. I don't expect to pull it out, but again, it's going to be there just in case. And then I think on the opposite end of the spectrum, we've got, or certainly from the max results, we've got the sneak attack. I've been bowling with this ball a little bit. It's the brand new one. If it gets really fried after 10 games, it might come into play. I don't think it'll get that bad, but if I need to keep right and play in front of me while the lanes are a bit fried or the heads are gone, then the sneak attack could definitely be an option. So yeah, guys, we're going to pack these up in the bag now. Let me know what you think. If you think I made the right choice, we'll give you a look at the lane pattern as well. And yeah, we'll certainly keep you updated during the weekend with plenty of vision. We might stop at Paulie D's again this weekend, and yeah, see you on the lanes. Alright, been on the road for a couple of hours, had a bit of a mishap to start with. We jumped in the car, Drew realised he forgot his shoes, so we got about 45 minutes down the road, had to turn a bit backwards, but we're in Wodonga now at 3D Lanes. Going to visit Paulie D and see what he's up to before we get going again on the way to Melbourne. What's going on, Paulie?
Hey, is this 1:30 in Canberra?
Alright, we're here at the Melbourne Cup, Oz Tenpin, Chirnside Park. Yeah, nice early morning. Got down here last night, got a good night's sleep at the hotel. Pretty good, feeling fresh this morning. As I said, it is a 2.5 to 1 40 foot 26mm pattern. From history, it's pretty quick off the friction here at the back, so be interesting to see what it's like on a bit of a flatter pattern. Normally we probably bowl on 5 to 1s here previously, and yeah, it should be interesting. As I said, I'll probably look at the something like the conspiracy scheme, the informer, incognito, bonus. I'll probably throw those in practice just to get a bit of a look, and hopefully that smooths out the back end. Probably try and keep it in front of me. But yeah, we'll give you an update throughout the day, and just throw good shots like always, stay calm and make spares, and yeah, talk to you soon. Alright, game 1 and 2 in the bag. 221, 226. Had a couple of opens in the first game, but managed to bring it back a little bit. I started with the front 5, had 2 opens, and then yeah, brought it back for 220, and then that was a clean 226. So pretty solid start. Just watch the transition now as we change lanes, and yeah, keep trying to throw good shots. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different games. 240, backed it up with a 140. Got a few, just that 140 was not really great physically. Bit of transition maybe as well, and I didn't pick it. And then a little bit of bad luck in the last 2 frames. Had a big 7-pin, and then I stupidly went and missed it, and then followed that up with a pocket 710. This is what it is. Move on. Still in a good position. We'll yeah, keep going. Alright, that block was a bit better. A few stupid errors there, and certainly in that game, 2 bad shots. Front 4, open, next 4, open, 230, silly. But better overall. Changed balls to the Informer. Had a pretty decent look with that, so we'll stick with that. And yeah, 4 games to go, sitting about 100 over. Yeah, let's go. Hey Scotty.
Oh no, Robbie.
To 15-02 and made some silly errors. Missed a 10-pin. Yeah. Anyway, going up still, which is good. Moving again. Informer still looks good. I threw one shot with the Trailblazer, one shot with the Bigfoot just to test it. Still not quite there. We're going to go to lanes 1 and 2 to finish off the games 9 and 10. We'll see how we go. Alright, back at the hotel. Didn't finish too bad there. After the 10 games, I was 186 over and sitting in 5th place. So it should be pretty good for tomorrow. Although still a fair way behind the 2 leaders, Beck Whiting and Sam Cooley. They're about 130 in front. cut tomorrow is top 39. We've got 5 games, and then I don't know what after. I haven't read the entry form. So balls today were the conspiracy scheme. That was pretty good on the fresh. It controlled the lane very good. I was able to stay up the back of it and play in front of me, and that was pretty good. Had that 140 game, which was a little bit of me, a little bit of transition, and a few stupid errors as well. But after that, I changed to the Informer, and I was pretty much able to chase that from playing in front of me towards the middle of the lane, all the way, as you'll see in the last 2 games, pretty deep inside. And yeah, it looked alright. I threw a couple of test shots with the Trailblazer and the Bigfoot, and yeah, it wasn't quite there yet, so the Informer was the way to go. Pretty happy with how I bowled today, except a couple of silly single pins. Probably could have been 200, 220 over pretty comfortably, but yeah, not a bad result. Drew was there and thereabouts. He's probably on the cut line, 24 over. 24 over, hopefully that's the cut. We both want to be bowling tomorrow, so yep, we'll give you a bit of an update tomorrow. 5 games in the morning, and then yeah, cuts again. Not really sure what the go is. I probably should read the entry form. See you tomorrow. Alright, time for warm up. Finals, we've got 5 games this morning. Then it's a top 15 cut, and then 7 games match play, try match play, 40 pins bonus and 20 pins for second, nothing for third. Yeah, go out and execute good shots, and I'm sitting in about 12th or 13th at the moment, so I'm on that cut line. Got to execute some good shots and yeah, get through to the next stage, see how we go.
She said that she hate me, I hate me too. I can always tell when you're lying, girl, you're see-through. All these miles away, yeah, I just wanna see you. Baby, give me good face, she hit me like seafood. Remember when I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. No, my ego salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Maltese, I don't wanna leave you. Once you're right here, I just don't wanna mistreat you, no. Cause I've been a douchebag before, baby girl, I don't wanna repeat. She just won't please me, she look in my eyes, told me why are you bleeding? And I don't even know how to answer. I take these drugs to my bladder. She said she noticed a pattern. She say I look gorgeous, I tell her I'm flattered. But I hate my reflection. When I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason, just wanna feel better. Hate my reflection. When I look at you, all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason, just hope I feel better. Don't know the reason, just hope I feel better. I just hope I feel better. You say that you love me, don't know if it's still true. Hate it when you're not here, love it when I'm with you. You say you don't trust me, all the shit we've been through. Why you always upset? I don't really get you, I don't really get you. Why should I always gotta be so stressful? Baby, can you tell me why are you so vengeful? I don't understand you, I can't live without you, but I can't fucking stand you. I'm just so obsessed, I should take better care of myself, but fuck it. Blacked out in public on that like she upset, but I'm not.
Alright, so we're back in Canberra. It's the next day. It's a bit of a wrap up from the Melbourne Cup. Can summarise it pretty much in one word. Yesterday's bowling, what you just watched, if you watched it, rubbish. That's been pretty kind to myself. It was a rubbish day. Timing was off, couldn't feel anything. I stayed pretty level-headed, but I was pretty angry with myself internally. Here's what it is. One bad day on the lanes is frustrating, but I take the positive from it. I got to leave early, drove home, got to surprise my family and kids when I got home, so that was nice, and that pretty much solved whatever crap went on earlier in the day. So anyway, back at Tuggeranong. Unfortunately, I'll miss league this week, so I'm here just to pre-bowl and probably just work through a few things to hopefully get whatever happened yesterday out of my system. Otherwise, qualifying went very well. I was happy with qualifying, bar that one game, transition, and a few bad shots. So yeah, certainly some positives out of the weekend. Certainly some negatives that I've just got to review and work on. We've got a bit of a break before the next tournament, so I'll just knuckle down, get my fitness better, get my mental ability better, and get my physical game better. So I've been on the bike already this morning, training, and yeah, just got to get better. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy that content, so yesterday was rubbish, but if you enjoyed the qualifying part of the content, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate you guys watching. Really appreciate just putting some content out there about the Australian bowling scene, and yeah, I might see how I feel. I might do another bit of a wrap up after and just discuss it. We'll see. Alright, let's go do some bowling, and yeah, thanks for watching.